Hello and welcome. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. So hopefully I can provide you with a little bit more information about us as a company, our products and the service that we provide. So a year ago, I was first introduced to Herbalife Nutrition, and I didn't really know much about it, to be honest. I thought it was a weight loss shake, something that I didn't need, something that wasn't going to work for me. This is the company. So it was founded back in 1980 by this guy here, Mark Hughes. And he lost his mum to extreme dieting when he was 18 years old. And he said, look, I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life to helping people lose weight in a healthy and effective way. The company then, along the line, they rebranded to Herbalife Nutrition and started to innovate into new markets like sports nutrition and all-round health and wellness now. So this is my result on the products. On the left, a year ago, I was training very, very hard, and I was one of these eat well, eat clean, train hard people. And on the left there, I didn't think there was much more I could do, to be honest, other than probably counting every last thing that went into my body, which I didn't have the need or the want to do it. And I was like, this is me then, this is what I'll look like. Sometimes I had abs, sometimes I didn't. I had no energy, drank a lot of coffee. As much as I considered myself to have a good, healthy diet, I probably was quite unhealthy. I used to always get coughs and colds. And yeah, I was inspired by someone else's results that I'll show you in a bit. And I was like, look, give me whatever package you're using and I will stick to it. I'll give it 3 weeks. I'll see how I feel and we'll take it from there. That was obviously a success because a year on now, I'm still using the products. And I used to think it was a shake diet. I was like, there's no way I could do this. But once I started to understand that it was just clever supplementation, and all we really do is we use the Herbalife products to fill the gaps in between whole food to give our body everything that it needs. And that's a year on now. So I eat probably 5 meals a day. I'll eat 3 whole food meals and 2 or 3 shakes, depending on what I'm doing in the day. And that's me a year on now. That's the only change that I've made. I use a lot of the other products too, but the main change for me was my breakfast. I stopped having a bowl of porridge that didn't really give me any nutritionist value. It was just carbs. I started having a healthy smoothie for breakfast, and that's my results a year on. And Herbalife understand, they get what your body needs, and that's what they provide in the breakfast smoothie, which is the main concept really. You get carbs, you get protein, you also get fats, you get fiber, 25 vitamins and minerals, and it gives your body everything it needs. Herbalife then understand the importance of things like regular exercise, adequate rest and hydration. So we really educate people on the importance of that too, which is where Herbalife has got its difference, and it stands out as a market leader because it provides this education, support and community for people to help them get results and then sustain the results, because it becomes part of this healthy, active lifestyle where they develop some good habits and then maintain them. So breakfast, like I said, for me, I thought having a bowl of porridge was a healthy breakfast. It's probably one of the better choices out of most things that I see some other people eating. But typically people don't get a good breakfast, or they don't have any breakfast at all. And it's literally the most important meal of the day. It literally means to break the fast that you've been on for the last 7, 8 or 9 hours you've been asleep. And it really is that kickstart to your day that your body needs. So you want to give it the best, right? You want to fuel it properly so you can have the most productive day. You can have loads of energy and achieve everything you need to achieve. So this was me a year ago before I started using the products, and the picture on the right was probably about 6 months ago. So that was me making the change to a smoothie for breakfast, and just giving my body what it needs. I never needed to lose weight, but what people typically find is when they start cutting their calories to get in shape, which I have friends that do it even to this day. They count their macros, they count all the numbers, they track their calories, and yes, they get in shape, they look good, but they're not giving their body everything it needs. So they're moody, they have bad skin, they can't really do much, they're always getting ill, they got no energy, and it's because they're cutting their nutrition out of their diet along with cutting their calories. And on the flip side, yes, maybe you could get more nutrition from eating more food, But then you're also going to find people have that problem with they're eating more, they're putting on more size. So it's a balancing act. But for me, it's been an absolutely life-changing. Just, using the products to fill them gaps throughout the day, to supplement my whole food diet, to give my body everything that it needs. It's changed the game for me. I'm stronger, I'm faster, I'm leaner, I'm healthier, I look better, I feel better, I've got more energy, the list goes on. So this is Jack's results up the top there. He was the guy that introduced me to Herbalife. I saw his results and I thought, wow, he's looking in good shape. Jack used to compete in bodybuilding, so he always could get into shape. He could never sustain it. And he always struggled with things like bad skin, never having any energy, and it would fluctuate. It would be like a diet almost, cutting and bulking sort of diet, whereas now he's at that almost looking like competition sort of leanness. And we can maintain that all year round now thanks to some healthy lifestyle habits, and just really like sticking to the plan. So I saw Jack's results and I was like, look, I want to try some of this stuff. And I've also got my own results. That's his girlfriend, Robin, at the bottom there. Her results are even better than that now. Michelle, she was one of the first girls that Jack helped in his team. She had tried Herbalife before and was like, it doesn't work. She was basically just having a shake for breakfast in the morning and then not doing anything else around it. She wasn't really following a personalized plan. So she was in a calorie surplus, so she kept gaining weight. But yeah, Jack was like, look, we'll get you on Herbalife. We'll get you on a plan that's going to work for you, and we'll guarantee you to get results. Down at the bottom there, another guy in the team, similar results to myself. And this is how we help people. This is the service that we provide that sets us apart. So typically, if you like, I used to buy myself a bag of whey protein online or something, and you buy this bag of protein, you get your receipt, you get the product, and it's like good luck and goodbye. Someone who wants to lose weight could walk in to Tesco's and they could buy themselves a bag of protein off the shelf, and it's going to say on the back, 2 scoops of this twice a day, enjoy. They want to lose weight, and then a completely different person goes in and buys the same product and their bag says 2 scoops of this twice a day, enjoy. And there's no personalization or differentiation between what their results are that they want to get and what is important around that to help them get their results. Whereas with Herbalife, you get that personalization. We use a Better Me chat, which is hosted through Telegram. So you're part of a lovely community where people are all working towards getting the same results. And we provide you with things like this, tips on your shopping, like health tips, meal builders, so you can be eating the right stuff around your whole food diet is the foundations, right? So you can nail that first and foremost, and then we use the products just to supplement and fill in the gaps throughout your day. These are some other results from people within Herbalife, not just within our team, but you'll just see what stands out for me is just the vast array of different people, different body types, different results, but everyone's using Herbalife products. Okay, so as basic as it gets, we're all humans, right? We all need the same sort of things in our body to help our bodies grow, repair, to move well, to feel good. And then on top of that, you can build up and you can do whatever it is you're choosing to do with your own particular results. This guy entered one of our 21-day challenges. So each month we run a 21-day challenge where you can enter, basically submit your before and after pictures, and the best results win up to 500 quid. He lost 28 pounds in 21 days and then went on and done another challenge straight after that, and has maintained it now. So after 2 21-day challenges, it was a lifestyle. Having a healthy breakfast every morning, and following a few, healthy meals throughout the day, it became part of his lifestyle. And he was like, I feel so good. Why would I ever stop? And it's just maintained that now. The problems that are typically around us and why the need for supplementation in general is so important now is because 100 years ago, the food that you would have been eating is not the same food that you eat now. Obviously, mainly because it was 100 years ago, but the soil and the quality of the foods that's produced now is just not as good as it used to be because of things like mass production, soil exhaustion. All of your fruit and vegetables are covered in so many different pesticides and preservatives now. It really compromises the nutritional value of the food. So people typically get less nutrition out of their food. And things like rushed lifestyles and convenience, people don't have the time to prepare fresh. So they often turn to convenience. So that's where clever supplementation can fill the gaps in your day. And even like animal products now, animals are pumped full of things like growth hormones and sex hormones to produce more meat, have bigger animals, so the companies can make more money, and that really compromises on the quality, and you also consume that as well. So those growth hormones and all of this and all of the pesticides, we consume them, and that's why our nutrition gets compromised. So in general, people typically have too much of what's on the top and not enough of what's on the bottom. Yes, there's nothing wrong with a burger here or a beer there, but the important stuff that you need, people typically don't get, which is what Herbalife products can provide you with. So every morning I'm starting my day with a smoothie that's giving me vegetable proteins, complex carbs, vitamins and minerals. It's giving me the fats that I need. It's giving me fiber. And I'm getting that all for breakfast in the morning, as opposed to a bowl of porridge, which was giving me nothing. And this is it, like 80% of the game is nutrition. You'll see some people, they go to the gym. I see it, people in the gym, they're there before me in the mornings. They're still there when I leave. And they do it every single day of the week, but they never change. Their results never improve. And they're always in the same sort of shape because they obviously haven't got their nutrition on point, which is, like I said, 80% of the game. Look back to myself a year ago, I was smashing the gym loads. I've got better results now, training less, because after I've got my nutrition on point. And this is the consequences that having a bad diet leads to. So people typically have a lack of energy, regularly getting ill. I was both of them. Excess fat. I never struggled with that, but probably because I was training so much. Slow metabolisms, sugar addiction, caffeine addiction, and overspending. And these are like, we can help people with all of these. And the WHO, this one is massive for me. So 70% of illnesses are avoidable, basically. They're caused by poor nutrition and lifestyle habits, which is just, it's scary to think that, really. And that's where Herbalife really is changing the game in the world right now, because people like you and I can firstly improve our own nutrition and our own health habits and get healthier ourselves, and then we can help people closest to us. So for me, my results after 2 weeks, I felt so good. I was like, Mum, you need to try this. So little thing, Jack would have never been able to help my mum. So through person to person, we can have a massive impact. And this, like I said, this is literally what won it for me, which made me think, wow, I need to try this. The vitamin and mineral content that we get from our diets is not enough. 99.9% of people do not get what they need from their whole food diet. Even someone like myself, who considered myself to have a good whole food diet, I thought I was giving my body everything it needed, I still lacked. And I noticed that within a couple of weeks of starting to use the products as a part of my lifestyle. They say that you can take, get a blood biopsy from most people, and most people are deficient in things like zinc, magnesium, potassium, iron, all of these things that we don't really consider, but when you get them inside, your body works like it should do, and you look and feel so good and you're healthier. And this is like some of the science board behind it. So these products aren't just made up in my kitchen and I head out there and tell people they're the best. They are formulated by some of the best scientists in the world. Dr. David Heber there, somewhat in the middle on the top row. The guy's in his late 70s. He looks like he's the same age as my stepdad, who's in his 50s. He's on the products too now, by the way, so he's going to be looking better soon. But Dr. David Heber, last year I was out in Paris with the company. He was on stage doing press-ups in his late 70s. True product of the product. Some of the best doctors in the world working on these products. And this is where it starts. So this is what I got started on, and this is how we help people first and foremost, is with core nutrition and a healthy breakfast to start their day with. One of the Herbalife smoothies and a multivitamin gives your body 100% of what it needs. And then you've got the herbal tea. So it's a mix of black and green tea. It's filtered through charcoal, and it's a natural energy where you don't get your typical caffeine crashes like I used to on my coffee. And then you've got the aloe as well, which sweetens the tea, and it's really good for cleansing and helping soothe your digestive system and your gut. And it's really good for your skin and hydration too. And then there's obviously the sports range, like I touched on as well, which for me, I've now started to use a lot of because I'm training, and there's a lot of professional athletes involved now that use our products to take their games to another level, which really like shows you the size and the scale of what this company is doing. If professional athletes are endorsing and using the products, they've got to be the best, right? And this is how we help people with their chosen program, getting them into the support group, providing their personalized program for what they need. And you can start on whatever program you choose. So the prices say from whatever the price is, because I'll show you in a minute, but you can get member benefits, and you can, like for me now, I pretty much eat for free now because I got my own results and then helped to refer a few other people to Herbalife. So I now eat for free. But these are the plans, the programs. And yeah, this is what most people need, what most people get started with is the core nutrition, the healthy breakfast. And like for myself, I was on the 2 meals per day because I was having breakfast shake, and then I was using another one for a post-workout afternoon snack. And we are on the mission 10,000, as we call it. We're on a mission to change, positively impact 10,000 lives with healthy nutrition and a good breakfast. So if you know any friends or family that may benefit from better nutrition, anyone else you know that we could help with this, then get in touch with the person that sent you this video, either to say I want to get started on my own program, or you might be on your program for a little while and you might be like, I know loads of people that could benefit from this. So really do go back and speak to the person that sent you this video. They're going to be able to help you, obviously, to get on your program first and foremost and get your own results, but also they're going to be able to help you with the things like the member benefits, potential extra incomes just from helping other people that you know with what we have as well. So yeah, like I said, the rest of this presentation now moves into the opportunity with Herbalife. But thank you very much for listening. And if you have any questions, speak to the person that sent you this video.